If this is your first time delving into bodybuilding competitions, keep watching. My name is Paula, and in this video, I am going to share 5 things you need to consider when starting your bodybuilding competition journey. When I started my own journey, I dove in headfirst without knowing anything about bodybuilding. And oh boy, it was overwhelming and stressful. Luckily, I had a prep coach that helped me navigate through it, and looking back, I would have done better on my first show if I had a better understanding on what I was getting myself into. And it would have definitely helped negate unnecessary stress. I don't want you to go through that unnecessary stress that I went through. And hopefully, by knowing a few things about the sport, helps you to find clarity to make a plan for success. So, let's dive right into it. 1. How much time are you willing to dedicate in sculpting your physique and to get shredded lean? A lot of first-time competitors underestimate how long it takes to be contest lean ready. And this is not your fault to assume a quick prep time, because we hear it often on social media and on YouTube that this particular athlete got ready in 12 weeks. I mean, you can find a lot of 12-week prep vlogs. But in reality, most people need at least 6 months to a year, depending on how much body fat you need to lose. Also, if you need to add on more muscle mass, then you actually need to start your bulking season first or bodybuilding season before you start your prep. Then, during your competition prep, you should expect to dedicate at least 4 to 5 hours per day on your workout, cardio, recovery training, meal prepping, and a few other things you need to do. It's pretty much having another part-time job. 2. Picking the right bodybuilding federation for you. The big thing you want to consider when deciding on a bodybuilding federation is whether you want to compete in a natural federation or a non-natural federation. It is widely known that in the world of bodybuilding, steroid use and hormonal supplementations are prevalent, but there are a lot of competitors, including myself, who choose to be a natural competitor athlete. When you choose to be a natural competitor, you have to accept that it might take you longer and have to work harder to compete. And that is okay. My recommendation for first-time competitors is to consider competing in a natural federation first. The shows are generally smaller and not as overwhelming. Also, you'll feel more confident stepping on stage, knowing that the competition is fairly even. Number 3, choosing the right division that fits your physique. Luckily, women's bodybuilding has come a long way and has at least 5 divisions. And that is bikini, wellness, figure, physique, bodybuilding, and fitness. The most popular division that most first-time competitors compete in are in bikini and wellness. These 2 divisions are more attainable for new competitors because they are at the bottom spectrum of what is needed for muscle mass and muscle volume for bodybuilding. When you look at your physique and you see your legs are more dominant and have more muscles than your upper body, the wellness division fit you best. If you have good muscular balance between your upper body and your lower legs, then bikini will work for you. For both divisions, good muscular tone, minimal vascularity, and minimal muscle separation is key. 4th thing you need to consider is the cost. Look, bodybuilding is an expensive hobby, but if you're willing to invest in yourself, it's well worth it. Some of your expenses will be fee for your prep coach or personal trainer, supplements and food, and as you get closer to showtime, you will have to pay for your registration fee, amateur organization card, competition suits, competition shoes, your jewelries, tanning, makeup. All of this cost will add up, and in general, expect to spend thousands for your first competition. Finally, how much are you willing to commit to step on stage? One thing competitors don't expect is the drastic lifestyle change that you have to commit to. When you are in a prep, you have to have a regimen scheduled for your workout, for your eating time, when you went to meal prep. Heck, you even have to schedule and plan in advance dinner dates with your husband or your significant other and social calls with your friends. You can't drop the ball on your workout and your diet because it will cost you time and will make your prep longer. You will be in a constant battle with saying no to certain foods that doesn't serve your diet, and sometimes you have to be willing to change your palate to accommodate your new diet. Contest prep will challenge your willpower and discipline. This is why you have to be certain that you have a strong conviction as to why you want to compete in the first place. You might be motivated to compete because you want a challenge, a change in lifestyle, or you want to prove something to yourself. The journey to the stage will be mentally and emotionally draining, so just be aware. You're probably thinking I'm talking you out of competing, but it's actually the opposite. I want to be blunt and honest about the amount of dedication and effort you have to put into your prep so that when you step on stage, you know that you gave it your all. I believe that there is knowledge in knowing what will happen so that you can set up the right expectation when it comes to your first competition prep. Hopefully, this empowers you to finally pursue your dreams of competing and know that the journey might be hard and bumpy, but I promise it's well worth it. And if you don't go for it, well, you will never know, and you will always be on the sidelines hoping and wishing. So, that's it for me for today. Thank you for watching, and if you feel like this video is helpful, stay tuned for next week's video where I will break down the pros and cons for NPC and OCB Federation. So don't forget to subscribe and see you soon. Bye!